Good for you, Giorgela. The one that I am most salty about is Gary Sanchez. Gary Sanchez for me, he's not a good catcher, not at all. I don't know what people see in him. Maybe because he does so good batting, but I don't know. For me, he's not a good player. Anyways, for the Twins, CJ Cron for first base, Jorge Polanco for shortstop, Eddie Rosario for the outfield, and Nelson Cruz as a designated hitter. I am not bad. Eddie Rosario does deserve to be in the All-Star game, so let's make it happen, guys. Please. Eddie Rosario is a good player and he has that charisma to bring to the game. So please make good choices and vote for him. I know he's not from the Nationals, but still. We are here talking numbers and Eddie Rosario got the numbers. So, from the Brewers, Yasmani Grandal as a catcher, Michael Moustakas as the second base, and Christian Yelich as an outfielder. For this pick, I'm going with Yasmani Grandal because I know that he's a good catcher. He even has the physics to be a catcher, and he has the numbers to be a catcher, and he's pretty good in defense. So this one is a good pick if we don't have Molina. So you guys know what to do with Yasmani Grandal. Vote for him, please. So for the Rockies, we got Nolan Arenado for the third base, Trevor Story for the shortstop, and Charlie Blackmon on the outfield. I don't have la más mínima puta idea of who is Charlie Blackmon, but yeah, I don't even follow the Rockies that much. I just know a little bit, but I don't even follow the Rockies that much after they left. What's his name again? I don't remember his name. That is how much in sync I am with the Rockies. Sorry, not sorry. Let's go on. From the Angels, we got Tommy La Stella for the second base and Mike Trout. Mike Trout is not that I am mad, but he has been in too many All-Star games, so we can just cut it out, guys. Cut it out. Cut it out, please. He's good, yes, we get it. He's good, and he can have a spot in the All-Star games, but there's other players that are equally or more good than him, like Juan Soto, Eddie Rosario, George Springer. So we can do better in picking other outfielders than the names that resound the most. Again, I cannot emphasize this more. Look at the numbers, please. Look at the numbers. So, Nets, Dodgers, Cody Bellinger and Jock Pederson, both outfielders. It's sad to see that Enrique Kike Hernandez is not here. He's a good second base and he should be in this list, in the final list, because he's a perfect utility player. The only position he hasn't played in his life is a catcher. I mean, in his life in Major League Baseball. Because he has played first, second, third. He has played the right field, the left field, the center field, and he did as a pitcher. I am not going to talk about that anymore because that really hurt me because he didn't do his best as a pitcher, but he proved that he can be a utility player and he's there for whenever we need him. So this guy, Kike Hernandez, he should be on the All-Star game because he really is an All-Star. He really is an MVP. Maybe not batting for the left-handed pitchers affects him, but the numbers he got, so at least for the right-handed pitcher. So guys, you should have picked better and just pick Kike Hernandez. I know, again, this is a national podcast, but still, we are talking on the finalists, and there's no nationals on the finalists, so I must give my opinion on the other players that are here on this list. The players that I know, of course. If I don't know them, we're going to stay silent for a while. Okay, so for the Rangers, we got Joey Gallo, or Gallo, however you want to spell it, because you don't got the double L. So Joey Gallo and Hunter Pence. To be honest, I'm going to stay silent on this one because I don't know these players. Sorry, not sorry. Bye. Pasa la página. For the Red Sox, Mookie Betts and Julio Daniel Martinez, JD Martinez. So Julio Daniel, as I like to call him, Juan Daniel, because he's cute. So JD Martinez as a designated hitter and Mookie Betts as an outfielder. I would love to see Christian Vázquez in this list because he, just like Yasmani Grandal, he's a good offensive catcher and a good defensive catcher and a good offensive hitter. So again, you guys should have done your job and voted for the right guys instead of voting for the guys that you like. But anyways, I am repeating myself so much because it seems like I have to be repeating this over and over again, so in the future we can vote by looking at numbers and not by looking at my favorite, or as I have heard other guys say, oh, because this guy is cute, I'm going to vote for him. That happens. I'm not saying it's good, but it happens. Anyways, let's continue. Diamondbacks. We got Ketel Marte, Dominican-born Ketel Marte for the second base. I know why he's there. He's a good bat. He has a good offense. Defense, yeah, not so good. I mean, from what I see from the Nationals, so, but let's see how he does. I really don't have a strong opinion on that, so let's see until where he gets, and he will surprise me, maybe. For the good, for the bad, but he will surprise me. Indians, Carlos Santana for the first base. So Carlos Santana is back on the Indians, and he's playing first base. He doesn't have the altitude for playing and the height for playing first base, but he's a good hitter. So give him a chance. That's all I can say because he's Carlos Santana. He knows how to hit, and he's doing fairly decent in the first base. So let's give it a chance and see what happens. If he can see, okay, if he can think like, oh, I got to the All-Star game, so I must improve more to be the best version of myself. That is actually what I am thinking he might think if he gets to the All-Star game. So let's keep it moving. So for the Pirates, Josh Bell. I am going to remain silent on this one because, again, no idea, no clue as to how this man, boy, person plays. I don't pay that much attention to the Pirates. And the only player in the Pirates that I like is the eternal Roberto Clemente. So, oops, sorry, not sorry. Rays, Austin Meadows. Again, no idea. No fucking idea. Sorry. Royals, Hunter Dozier for the third base. And for the White Sox, the catcher, James McCann. Again, I know the names, but I have no idea how they are playing because I barely see the games, and the only games that I see are Puerto Ricans playing and the Nationals. because that's how I roll. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Hashtag. So, anyways. Okay, so again, let me start with what we said here. I said a little bit of my thoughts on the players, but let's start with what bothers me the most about this is that where the heck is Anthony Rendon? How other ways can we tell you that Anthony Rendon is an all-star material? Like, he has the numbers since college baseball. He is playing well enough. What does it take for you to vote for him? Will I have to go on a year-long campaign, make videos about and exposing myself to a lawsuit from MLB just because I want to get the word out there? Well, maybe not that far as to expose myself to a lawsuit, but I mean, what can we do to put away the fanaticism and get the guy the spots he deserves? God. What do I have to do? Please tell me. I really want to know what do I have to do. So, on the second topic, now that we have to vote for the finalists, which, by the way, I read the instructions on how to vote. I think it was from Wednesday to Thursday. I don't remember, but these instructions, at least for me, I don't know for you guys, but I don't know if it's because I didn't understand squat on how we will vote, or it's just because I am plain stupid in English and I cannot process well what I am reading, which cannot be that. Maybe because I didn't understand well, I didn't understand squall on what they will do. Maybe I am just confused. Yeah, I didn't understand squall, but again, if you guys did understand the instructions on how to vote for the finalists, head on to vote and use your head. Javi Baez, Eddie Rosario, Springer, maybe Correa. No, Correa is singer, but both Puerto Ricans, and Grandal, maybe Mookie a little bit. But yeah, just vote wisely and use your head, because I don't want to see that one of the teams lose the game because the catcher Gary Sanchez was an asco, una mierda on the defense. Like, Gary Sanchez, for me, he doesn't work at all. I don't want to see a game lose, a team losing because Gary Sanchez did a bad job on the catcher position. So use your head and vote wisely, because this is our last chance. And let's see what happens. Okay, so starting on Tuesday, the Nats will have the following schedule. So Monday, that will be today. We have an off day, so we are resting. And on Tuesday, we got the game versus the Marlins, Wednesday 2, and Thursday, we got 3 days against the Marlins at 7:10 p.m. On Friday, we got versus the Tigers, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, versus the Detroit Tigers. That will be at 7:10 p.m. on Friday, 4:10 p.m. on Saturday, and 1:10 p.m. on Sunday. So guys, I'm going to be really honest. We are now on the final part of our podcast. Please, vote with your head. Pick the best players for the finalists, and hopefully we will get to see Scherzer pitching for the National League. Maybe. Hopefully, yes. Because,